Crayola Adult Edition. It wasn't long ago I did a video on our basic set of Crayolas. I'm revisiting because they've released their adult coloring pencils. I saw somebody make a post on this a while back. Let me rephrase that. I saw somebody recently make a post of this. They were excited. They finally got these in. They were talking about, they finally got the Crayola Adult Edition, and they were mentioning about the core differences and about the name differences between this and the basic set of Crayola. So I went to the website and I was reading because honestly, I knew very little about this. And then I had someone write me asking about it. And again, I couldn't speak intelligently on it. But when going to the website, they don't talk about anything different with this formula. They just talk about the basic vibrant colors, strong lead, the same exact thing they say with their regular set. They're saying about these, but they're gearing it towards adults. And, when you look at it, we have our set here. Now there is a 160. I missed out on that. I got the 150, so I'll have to live with it. We could look at the differences, obviously geared towards children, and then with the more negative space, with the compressed colors at the bottom, even the logo being in green. This is just definitely a more adult version of this set. Now, the max on this one does go to 100. I think you can go smaller, but you can't go above the 100. So clearly a lot of these are eliminated, some of which is this set here, which is fantastic. The Colors of the World, it used to be called Earth Tones back in the day. They changed it, so now it's Colors of the World for all the flesh tones. But it has your apricot, your beige, your umber, your light umber, your dark brown. So it's a fantastic set to have included in this. Those are also not in here because again, they cut this down to just the basic 100. Now, something about this that I thought I was going to go into with the numbers like red, maroon, turquoise, green, your yellow, green, your basic colors, they just took out all the silly names. But that's not necessarily the case either, because I came across Wild Blue Yonder, Bluetiful, Fuzzy Wuzzy, so it wasn't, and let's be honest, removing those names doesn't make me feel less like an adult. In fact, I know a lot of you gravitate towards that. You gravitate to those bright colors. Why? Because coloring brings out that child in us. Crayola brings out the child in us. It's a vintage, it's a flashback to sitting on our floors, coloring in our jumbo-sized coloring books, and there's something really nice to be said about that. I think they just started realizing they were missing a core of their audience. They know now how popular adult coloring is, so let's reach out and get to the adults and make it sound like, look, if you get this set, you could really expand your horizon. So that's all this is. It's a marketing thing. Let me jump in here and let's look at it. So something I noticed, the packaging, it's pretty much the exact same, that you have the cardboard trays in here, which is honestly a little inconvenient. Now, when I first got these, I realized the little edge here was serrated. So I peeled this off, and there's also one in the back. I did this one planning on doing both of them, and I instantly stopped. Instant regret. It just makes them way too flimsy. It becomes very non-practical the moment you tear this off. I think maybe what it is when your pencils get lower, so it's easier to grab, but you're still going to have the issue. The issue I always have with these types of cases, that if I pull a pencil out the back, the front pencil is going to fall in. It's just really hard to keep anything that resembles organization. Now, in my opinion, if it were and I were a big corporation like Crayola, when I released the adult version, and I knew I was just going to use the same pencils, I would focus on packaging. Children don't care about this. Children just want to pour them in a cup, pour them on the table, whatever the case is. They want to get rid of put all the pencils in front of them and then color. On the other hand, there's a certain organization I want my pencils in. This does not allow that to happen. So for me, a huge upgrade would be Crayola's in a tray, even, our basic tin, our basic cardboard with our plastic tray. That would have been the way to re-release, in my opinion, to re-release an adult Crayola. If I know I'm about to release something that's the exact same thing as the thing I released for children, make the packaging different. Make it something that an adult will appreciate and a child just won't care one way or the other. Let's look at one of these pencils, a pencil I'm sure we have all seen a billion times before. So here we have the three versions of the name. We have the English version up front, lilac, and then we have Crayola right here. There's nothing else on the pencil. The pencil hasn't changed at all from set to set, and I wouldn't imagine it would. That would just be an unnecessary cost. My biggest thing, boy, I would have loved for them to have put an organization number on this new set. That would have just made my day, and it would have made me use a Crayola a lot more than I will use it in the future and have used it. Let's look at the swatch sheet. So, beautiful swatch sheet. This is a cut down. This is the 160 broke down into the 100. We still run the gambit really well. We have our light yellow that is a perfect feathering into the orange. That gradient continues into our apricots, which go into the darker orange. Then it feathers into our pinks. The pinks go into that deeper, hotter pink, then into our mauve. The mauve transitions beautifully into our purple, then from our purple into our violet, which it gives us a really nice selection for our 100 set. It gives us a great selection of violets. We have a nice selection of browns. It doesn't include everything I'd like to see. We have that ochre, and that teeters in between the ochre and the darker mustard. That goes into a lot of tans, like the variants of tans where it's the khaki, the sand. It's great with that, but it gets a little more scarce when it starts getting into our more true browns or darker browns. But then from there, we go into our greens. We don't have a really great selection of our earth tone greens, which is to say the forest or the light olives, but we do have a little bit of that. We do have a fantastic selection of our greens, like our true greens, our grass green, or lime green. That's all there. And then they do include a touch of our turquoise, and that goes from our sea green to that deeper, darker green blue. And from there, we go into our blues, and we do have a nice selection of that. We have a nice, softer powder blue, and then we go all the way into that really deep indigo, which is nice. Here you could see they do include a nice selection of grays. It's not many, but I think this is enough. And the reason it's enough is because of the gradient, because we have our white and our black. And I believe these two that you couldn't find a more perfect two to fit in between a white and a black. So this is fantastic. Let's look at our original palette. So yes, I need to update this for sure. We need to put the little bar up top, but this Crayola set will be coming out really soon in a color bundle I'm working on, as well as this one. I am going to include the adult just for those who want to get this set, who maybe don't have the other set, who doesn't have this set. Now, the names, the colors that they chose, this still has, you know, like fuzzy wuzzy in it. So it's not like they were just pulling names that were adult, like yellow, orange, and green. And, you know, they grabbed some of the fun ones also. The Tickle Me Pink is over here. So I'm not exactly sure where they got the base colors to set this palette up. But one of the things they didn't do, which I'm kind of glad, this has almond. This set also has almond. But this set has dark almond, deep almond, very deep almond, extra light almond, medium light almond. There's like a whole range. And from that, they just brought over almond. So I'm glad they did that on this side. You can see it's a good solid palette. It doesn't have a lot of these colors. Like here, we still have all these neons. Now here, we still have some neons. I just kind of spread them out. There's fortunately like no metallics, which is great, but this whole selection here is neon, 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 neon. You know, I could have done without that, but the neon's not so vibrant that it doesn't fit into the family. Some of them will be tough to kind of blend in, like even this one, but some of them kind of go in smooth enough that you will be able to use those when coloring things that are not neon. Something I did notice, and I kind of want your opinion. So they have violet, but then it shows it's purple. This set me off because I'm wondering, are they trying to tell you that this is violet, also known as purple? Or do you think they're trying to say this is violet purple, kind of like you would have red orange? I hope it's the latter, because violet and purple they're two different colors. And it's funny because it might have been Crayola that led me as a child to believe they were the same color, to the point that I'm thinking about doing a video on the differences between certain colors, that the reality versus what we actually think. Neither here nor there, just something I wanted to point out because I did notice that and it threw me a little bit. But let's talk about the actual attributes. Now, there's nothing really spectacular that I could say that's new to the world of Crayola. I'm sure almost every one of us at some point has used one. If not, I highly recommend you to go get it. I hadn't used one since I was a kid, and then fast forward, I used them, when I started getting heavy into coloring and for these videos, I said, I need to get some Crayolas. There's no way I could have this many pencils and not have a set of Crayola. I think the main reason to do this video is not to point out something new in this world, something you may not be aware of, and that's simply that the Crayola Adult is 100% the exact same set as Crayola. If you own a 100 or up set, so if you have the 160 or the 150, there is zero reason for you to go out and get the adult version of their colors. However, if you do not and you want to get some Crayola, it's that thing where, yeah, now's the reason to go out and get the adult set. But having said that, with the price point, in my opinion, there's really no reason at all for you to get this set over their 160, over their 150, their 120. There's more colors in those sets that you're going to enjoy all around as opposed to just relying on a package to make it feel more adult. To me, that's just a little silly. In every sense of Crayola, these colors, they capture everything you're going to try to get. They're vibrant enough. They're not vibrant when we compare them obviously to like a polychrome or, place high-end pencil here. Whatever you think that is, these aren't going to capture that type of feel. In fact, even in the world of a budget pencil, like Aquili and Uku, those to me, I still like the feel of those more than a Crayola. But I just simply can't take away the epic trail that Crayola has paved for these other color pencils. It's that set that every time I use it, it surprises me. I know they don't have that amazing next level quality, but every time I use them, I'm like, oh yeah, these really aren't as bad as I remember them being. and I find myself enjoying them again and again. It is not one that I pull out often, but at the same time, I'm telling you, if I was down to just a couple of sets and one of them was Crayola, I'm not gonna cry about it, I'm not gonna whine about it. It's a fun set to use. You have to do a little more effort when it comes to using them compared to a nicer set. When it comes to layering and when it comes to blending, they do want to weld themselves to the paper a little more, but that's just a quality thing. And to be expected with any pencil that's like this. All in all, I guess the point of this pencil is to say, yes, it's not going to kill you to go out and get the adult set, but at the end of the day, it's really, really unnecessary when you have so many other Crayola options out there.